Hi guys, I'm Dave in Real Life Movies, and this is our first episode of My Friday 5. Yeah, my Friday 5 is going to be like my top 5 of everything to do with movies. In today's episode, we are going to have a look at my top 5 movies. This kind of categorized because obviously if I were to do a definitive top 10 or top 5, it'll probably look a little bit different than this, I guess. But like, obviously, I've gone with my top movie, my top comedy, my top sci-fi, my top horror, kind of like that. So we've got 5 categories that we've kind of covered in this video as well. So yeah, my top horror film is da 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 da. So you kind of get where we're going with this. So yeah, without further ado, I've got my stuff, my physical media ready, and yeah, we've got everything here from Blu-ray to 4K to VHS. So we have covered every kind. Only thing I haven't got is Laserdisc. Maybe that's something that I need to actually find on my adventures. Let me know if you want a Laserdisc. I haven't got a Laserdisc player, so it's pretty pointless me collecting them, but hey ho. First up is my favourite comedy of all the times, and it is coming in on the list at number 5, and that is this Monty Python's The Holy Grail. Absolutely love this movie. It is a batshit crazy. It's got a cold opening where you think you're watching a Bob Monkhouse movie, and then it goes into loads of credits. Oh my god, this film is before its time. It is proper meta, I think is the word they used. It is from the geniuses of Monty Python, but they set this like historic like movie in modern times. So you have tourists getting killed, you have police showing up and arresting all these people at the end, you have a killer rabbit. Yeah, you have a killer bunny rabbit, which is probably one of the most funniest, hilarious scenes. Very bloodthirsty in places, this as well. Very cool comedy. I mean, it's amazing that this was meta before meta even existed. And honestly, if you haven't watched the Monty Python's The Holy Grail, you need to. You need to watch this movie and go in with an absolute open heart and open mind, because you will have a blast with it. So yeah, that's at number 5. My comedy, my favourite comedy of all the times. My favourite superhero movie. I don't really class this as a proper superhero movie because there is no superpowers in this at all. It's just a guy and his tech and a really devious bad guy. It's got one of the best bad guys in all of cinematic history and in the comic books. We are talking about Dark Knight, part 2 of the Christopher Nolan trilogy, the best one out of the 3 in my opinion. Dark Knight Rises for some reason didn't quite grab me the way that this one did. And it's mainly due to Heath Ledger there as the Joker. Actually stole the show for me. The Joker was the best character in the movie, and honestly I just rewatch it just for him. For Heath Ledger's performance is probably one of his last major performances on movie, after obviously he tragically took his life shortly after making this film. But yeah, honestly, got an Oscar as well. It's best supporting actor, and the first time that's ever happened from a comic book standpoint. Honestly, it's Christian Bale, of course. Michael Caine is in there. Heath Ledger, Gary Oldman. Cast is legendary. One point is that what was it? Jake Gyllenhaal's sister had to take place of Kate Holmes, who was in the first movie. Obviously, Gyllenhaal had to come in and take that role. Katie Holmes, I think, was pregnant and was involved with Tom Cruise, who was a bit nutty back then, so to say. Probably still is a bit now. But anyway, he was controlling her, basically, and wouldn't allow her to do this movie. So anyway, that's a totally different story. But yeah, this is at number 4, my favourite superhero movie of all the times. I could literally watch this now, to be fair. It is so rewatchable. Sorry, my nose is itching. Of course it is. I am doing a video. Of course my nose is going to be itchy. But anyway, that's at number 4. Now, my favourite horror of all the times, and you know, if you are a fan of my wrestling channel, and of course on this channel, you know that I'm a massive Freddy head. I delve into the dream realm quite often. Yeah, it's Nightmare on Elm Street. I've gone with the original one. I do like part 3 equally, but I've gone with the original one, and I have got it on 2 different socials. This is how much I love the movie. I've got it on DVD, which comes with these bonuses. And then you saw a recent video not so long ago where I picked up the 4K version of the exact same movie. So yeah, all I need now is it on VHS and Blu-ray, and then I'd have got the complete 4. I am looking for the VHS version of this, to be honest. I'm not too bothered about the Blu-ray one, but I might just pick it up just so that I can say I've got all 4. But anyway, yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, absolute classic movie. Was the first horror film what literally scared me to death. Not quite to death, but you know what I mean. Stopped me from sleeping. It caused me nightmares. But yeah, Freddy Krueger, obviously, look at that guy, menacing. Will live in your dreams, your daydreams forever. At number 2, my favourite sci-fi movie of all the times. And it's, yet again, if you know the channel and you know me, you know exactly where I'm going with this. It is Star Wars, and it is Empire Strikes Back. Look, it's on VHS. So we have covered all medias here. So yeah, we've got it on VHS. There it is. Ah, you're my spider, sure will. My Yoda impression, very terrible. But yeah, I absolutely love this movie. How to do a sequel. Just copy and paste this movie, to be honest. Take the original story, had a different backstory, and give it a kick. Give it something that you didn't see coming. This is what kind of they failed on with the new sequels. They missed a kicker in the middle act. There was no, oh, didn't see that coming. We kind of saw it all coming. That was the whole point. We killed Snoke in that one, and he was supposed to be the big bad, and he didn't even create a bigger bad than Snoke, which is terrible. There was no hint of Darth Sidious or the return of Emperor Palpatine at all, and that's where they kind of fell down in that movie, in my opinion. Anyway, we're not talking about the Star Wars franchise. We can do that in separate videos. If you want me to give you my complete breakdown of Star Wars, the movies, all of them, please let me know in the comment section below. I will gladly talk all day about them films, to be quite honest with you. We might do a series where I look at all of them individually. Let me know if that's something that you're interested in. But anyway, that is my favourite Star Wars movie of all times. Now we're going to my favourite movie ever, and it's so rewatchable. Anytime that this shows up on TV, I end up clicking it on and sitting there and watching it. It is absolutely flawless, from the sisters to the escaping through shit. Honestly, you know what I'm talking about. It's Stephen King's classic. It's not even directed by him, but he wrote the book. It's Shawshank. And Shawshank, I have it on DVD. I have it on VHS. Need the Blu-ray and 4K, of course. But honestly, look, I even paid 50p for that one. But yeah, honestly, this film is brilliant. I'm going to put the DVD one down because I'd rather talk about that. Cover's a little bit more iconic. There he is when he gets out of the 2 football length poo to get to the other side, and how he embezzles money out of the prison system. Absolutely brilliant film. So, like I say, so rewatchable. I think this does get the praise it deserves, to be honest. I think it's on a lot of people's top 10s. Kind of has to be. I mean, one of those films what simply you don't want to end, and that is pretty much sums it up. That was by the Daily Mirror, a newspaper here in the UK. But yeah, honestly, Shawshank is top of the list. It's even top of the list of all of these movies that I've just mentioned in this video. So yeah, that is my Friday 5, my favourite movies of all the times. Let me know what you want to do my Friday 5 to next week. I think I have ideas, because obviously we'll do my top 5 actors, my top 5 directors. We can even delve into certain genres. I mean, there's a lot of scope here. So we'll probably revisit some of these films on this list in other lists. So yeah, let me know what you think of this My Friday 5. And hopefully you've enjoyed this video. What is your Friday 5 favourite films? Put in the comment section below. Let me know what you would put in your top 5 movie list. Always great to hear from you guys, as always. So yeah, that is a wrap for My Friday 5. I've been Dave in real life. You guys have been awesome. Until next Friday and another Friday 5. Bye for now.